So, I was having a conversation with a friend earlier, and the topic of growth came up, and I mentioned that I felt like I had outgrown some of the people that I used to look up to, some of the people that I had looked up to for guidance, and that they're still awesome people, still great, but I just couldn't look up to them for guidance anymore. And at first, when I came to that realization, I felt a little guilty. Like, who am I to feel like I've grown so much, or who am I to think that I'm beyond what the people who have taught me or have shared so much. And during our conversation, it came to the conclusion like it's totally okay. It's all right to feel like you've outgrown people. It's not that you're better than them. It's not that you're doing better than. It's just that you realize a truth or several truths at a deeper level than they may be aware of, and that was comforting. So I wanted to just share with you that along your journey, like as you climb the mountain, to keep remember where you are right now, remember where you were a year ago, and then another year from now, just look back and see how far you have come, and see and if you notice that you've made more progress, you've traveled higher up the mountain in certain areas than the people who you looked up to, like the people who originally got you started. That's okay. Like, don't feel guilty. It's totally cool. Pat yourself on the back for just putting in the work and shedding the bullshit and moving forward, because the journey is really about you. It's not about other people. And without those relative paths, like without having people to compare yourself to, that feeling of guilt would never come up. So the only comparison that's any good is comparing yourself against a different you, a past you, a future you. Actually, probably not a future you. That's probably not going to work out too well. But just be okay with where you're at, and don't worry about the progress you've made, because it's all good. Working on yourself is just going to help make the world that you live in a better place. So that's it for today.